Hi guys, from the title of today's video, you already know what we're going to be talking about. Everything you need to know about University of Port Harcourt School of Basic Studies. I don't even have that time to start introducing myself. My name is Chisomelite. Just subscribe to my channel. So first off, what is this basic program we are talking about? This basic program is a roughly 1-year program. It's not even up to 1 year. It's a roughly 1-year program in which students are taught lectures, they are given tests, they are given assignments, and once you successfully pass their internal examination, you're getting admitted straight into any course of your choice, be it medicine and surgery, pharmacy, nursing, engineering, name it. Why should you register for basic? One of the biggest advantage of registering for the basic program is that it gives you 2 opportunities of gaining admission. You can either gain admission through JAMB or through basic. So you have 2 opportunities. Another advantage of registering for the basic program is that they are going to prepare you academically to ace your JAMB examination. Yes, you are going to be lectured with JAMB syllabus. They're going to use the JAMB syllabus to teach you. They're going to use projectors. They're going to use slides, whatever materials they have. During your first semester in your basic exam, you're going to be taught JAMB things, purely UTME JAMB things. So during my set, we are about 20-something students out of the basic program that scored above 300 in JAMB. I personally, because I am an ex-student, the previous set of the basic program, and I had 329 in JAMB. So trust me when I say that they are going to help you for your JAMB exam. Another advantage of the basic program is that you're going to have a very solid foundation in your 100 level. Yes, so there are some topics that you will learn in biology. Why the JAMBites are struggling to understand these topics too, they have already taught you in the basic program. So you're going to have a very strong foundation of these topics in your 100 level, because they're also going to teach you 100 level things. Another advantage of the basic program is that you are going to get admitted. You will definitely get admitted. Maybe not into the course of your choice, but you will definitely get admitted. So if you're that kind of person that is looking for an opportunity to escape from your parents' home, no problem, just register for the program and you're going to get admitted and join the next set of students the following. How long is the basic program? Like I told you, it's a roughly 1-year program, so it's not up to 1 year. But during my set, we started on November and we ended in June the following year. So it was how many months? Just 7 months. While others started from January and ended in June, so it was 5 months for them. Me, I started earlier than when the majority of people started. So you see, it's very, very short. The reality of the program, one thing you need to have at the back of your mind is that the School of Basic Studies is very, very competitive. You will think you're intelligent, so you go there, you will see people that are way more intelligent than you. You will think you're working hard, so you go there and you see people that are working way more harder than you are. Yes, and there's a lot of crowd. The competition is too much. Like medicine and surgery, there were 1,000 plus students applying for medicine and surgery, and at the end of it, they only admitted 62. So what will happen to the remaining 900? Do you understand? They will be transferred to other courses. So it's very, very competitive. 1,000 plus students are competing for just 60-something slots. Do you understand? Even nursing, they admitted just 39. Pharmacy was about 50-something slots. The program is divided into 2 semesters, your first semester and your second semester. Your first semester lasts for 5 months, from November till March the following year. Now, during your first semester, you're going to be taught JAMB things, UTME things, just purely, you're going to use your JAMB syllabus to teach you. They're going to break it down, especially physics. I will never forget my physics lecturer, Sir Patrick. I had a 96 in physics when I wrote. They're going to use projectors, they're going to use slides, textbooks, whatever materials they have just to teach you. And they're also going to give you tests. And at the end of their first semester, they're going to give you an examination. And once you successfully pass this examination, then you stand a chance to be admitted into the course of your choice. I use the word stand a chance because it is never guaranteed. Now, when I wrote my own, I had 77 over 100. It's over 100 definitely. And it was 100 questions for 50 minutes. 100 questions for 50 minutes. There is no calculator in the system, but you are allowed to bring your own calculator, but not a scientific calculator. You can bring the normal basic calculator that had just plus, minus, multiplication, division, no scientific notations. You understand what I mean? And there's mathematics. Yes, you're not going to write your JAMB subject in the internal exam. You're not going to write your JAMB subject in the internal examination. There is mathematics, Whether you're for medicine, you're for nursing, you're for engineering, you will write mathematics. Yes. Now, at the end of the first semester, you're going to go home for your holiday. And this holiday, you're going to write your UTME JAMB exam. After you're done writing your UTME JAMB exam, while you're on your holiday, they are going to paste the result of your first, that's the old school's internal examination. They're going to paste the results. And in that result, you're going to see your name, your course, and your score. The reason why they do paste that result is that so you can know your chances. Know your chances. I had 77, I told you, and that 77, I was among the top 15. I would say top 15 because a lot of people failed. Like, the failure was much. And why did they fail was because they asked questions from where we were not taught. So you have to be prepared. They asked a lot of questions from where we were not taught. So a lot of people thought, okay, if I just read these materials they give me, maybe I will pass the examination. But it's not like that. You have to read ahead. So you have to be prepared for your JAMB UTME before the school's first semester examination. If not, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. After that, you resume for your second semester. Your second semester, you're going to be taught 100 level things. It's no longer JAMB. 100 level things. And this second semester is very short. It's not up to that 5 months as it was in first semester. The second semester is like 2 months. It's not even up to 2 months. I think it was from May 11th till June 2nd. I still have this date in my head now. From May 11th to June 2nd. So it's not up to 1 month. And within this short period of time, they'll be bombarding you with loads of topic, loads of notes to read. So you have to catch up. One mistake I made was that I did not use my holiday to read again the second semester. I was there relaxing during the holiday. So I wish I'd read before the beginning of the second semester. Maybe it would have helped a lot because I was so stressed. I used all my time reading and reading and reading. And luckily for me, I had 82 over 100 in the second semester. That was quite progressive compared to the first semester. Then in the second semester, they're not going to paste any results. They're not going to paste any results. So you don't know your stance. You don't know if you're the top 10. You don't know if you're the top 50. You don't know if you don't know because they're not pasting any results. After you're done with your first semester, you go home for your post-UTME. Just go home and prepare for your post-UTME. So that's just the reality of the program. Now let's talk about the criteria for admission. I think this is the most important part of this video. Now, one thing I want you to put into consideration is that if you are from Rivers State, you have a very, very high advantage if you are serious. Because I knew a lot of indigenes from Rivers State that I did better than. I'm not from Rivers State, I'm from Imo State, that I did better than, that were admitted into their course of choice with no stress. So if you're from Rivers State, you have a very, very high advantage. That does not mean you should not work hard though. You should score, like, your average should give me like 70, because the average is the first semester plus the second semester divided by 2 will give you your average. You get? So I knew a lot of people with 70 as their aggregates. They were given, because they are from Rivers, 69 we are giving medicine and surgery because they are from Rivers. 73 we are giving medicine and surgery because they are from Rivers. 72 was giving medicine and surgery because they are from Rivers. And people that had 80, 82, 84, they were not given because they are non-indigens. So if you're a non-indigene, you need to work so hard. You need to work so hard. Like, you need to have like 90, which is so tough, but you can do it. You need to have like 90 in your aggregate. Do you understand? Now, another thing is, if you're from the educationally less developed state, you have a high advantage too, because they are the educationally less developed states, like Bayelsa State, like Ebonyi State, like Kogi State, like Rivers State, and I don't know, it should be all these states from the north or west. I don't know the remaining, but you see Ebonyi, Bayelsa, Rivers, Kogi, these are the main educationally less developed states. They also have other educationally less developed states, but I just can't remember them. So if you're from this state, you also have a very, very high advantage because you are considered. Do you understand? I had people that, okay, after their second semester, they switched to another course, which maybe, let's say, from medicine and surgery. They knew that, this my average cannot give me medicine. They had to switch to like nursing. And they still gave them that medicine because they are from the educationally less developed states. So if you're from any of the states I mentioned, you have an advantage. That doesn't mean you should not do well. I mean, if you do well, you'll be picked. Do you understand? Now, if you're from Igbo states like Imo and Anambra, these two states especially, hmm, you have to sit up. It's so tough. It's so tough to get admitted into competitive courses. If you're from the state, you just have to sit up, or else you, my dogs, or else you can get it from, oh, or else you can get it from jam. But you see, basically you have to sit up. If you're from Imo and Anambra, your aggregate should be giving you like 90 for you to be picked. That's just the truth. So the state matters. I never knew that state of origin was actually a factor. I thought it was by merit. Maybe they are going to start from the highest. They're going to pick till get the number of people that they want, then they stop. That was what I thought. But I never knew that state was a factor. That was what they told us. But there were a lot of factors that they actually put into consideration. It wasn't purely by merit. So like I said, if from Imo State, Anambra State, Edo State, you need to top up your game. Now, like I said, for medicine and surgery, they picked 62 people for medicine and surgery. For nursing was 39, and for pharmacy was 50 something. I don't know of engineering, I don't know. So out of these 62 people, is it 18? 12, sorry. 12 out of these 62 people, 12 people out of these 62 people got it from JAMB. So there were people that wrote their JAMB examination and they passed and they were given admission from JAMB. So out of these 62, 12 got it from JAMB. So the remaining 45 were purely from basic. And among those 45, more than half of the list were rivers and the educationally less developed states. So I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Now for nursing was the same thing, 39 students, and this whole state of a thing is applicable to all the courses. One advice I will give you is that at the beginning of the program, make sure you are serious. A lot of people will enter into the program and start following friends. They will start following friends and forget what they came there for. They will start following friends. Make sure you are serious from the beginning of the program. Many people became serious after they saw their first semester result. They were like, I need to sit up. And the second semester they did excellently well, and their aggregates could not still add up because of their first semester score. So make sure you are serious right from the first semester. Now let's talk about the cost of the program. The registration is 20,000 naira plus extra bank charges, so that should be about 25,000 naira for the registration. The school fees is 150,000 naira, and you would also pay extra 10,000 naira for physical registration. They do call it physical registration. They're not going to charge you for handouts, for textbook, no, nothing like that. You're just going to pay 150,000 naira, 25,000 naira, and 10,000 naira. So budget like 200,000 naira just for the program. I hope this video suits you well. If you have any questions, please do not be hesitant to drop your questions in the comment section. I'll reply you immediately. I'll reply you ASAP. And please subscribe to my channel. Biko, I know that I've not been posting on this channel for a very, very long time. I've been so busy. I beg. Please subscribe to my channel. I beg, subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.